You know, they say the legendary Steve Bantu Biko said, the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. So today I want to talk to you about resist oppression for peace sake. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner voice magnified. So today I thought we should talk about your ability to choose the kind of thoughts that you want to think about yourself, right? To choose the kind of lifestyle that you want to live, right? I thought today we should talk about what's going on in your mind right now, because the one thing that I'm sure of is that nobody can come into my space and tell me how to think or what to think. Nobody can come into my space and actually think on my behalf. Nobody can come into my space and believe things about me on my behalf. Right? In order for me to believe things about myself, I need to believe it. The next person can come in and inspire me to believe in myself. The next person can come in and share stories about themselves that are meant to encourage me in a situation that I find myself in right now, so that I may be strengthened in order to pick myself up and move forward. But that's as far as somebody else can go. They can just share their stories, they can inspire me, and they can tell me if I don't give up, then there is a greater life I can expect in my future. But it takes me to believe it in my heart of hearts, in my soul. I need to accept and receive the message that I'm getting and accept it, that it can actually happen even for me, right? So we talk about peace every single day on this platform. And there is so much going on right now. The more I smile on these videos, the more I speak on these videos, the more I tend to get a sense that, sometimes you are, people who listen to these messages start feeling desensitized to a certain level regarding the things that I'm actually saying. I feel like it gets to a point where, when you're listening to these messages, you feel like, it's everyday thing. It's things that she says on a daily basis. We'll listen just to, keep ourselves busy. But we have been talking about peace on this platform. And the more things are going on in our country, the more things are going on in the globe, the more convinced I am that this message of peace is essential. And I will try my best every single day to tackle it from all angles of life, to tackle it from all kinds of situations that I have observed, that I have experienced, that I can think of. But it will take you to believe it for yourself. It will take you to believe that indeed the life that I'm talking about, of having a quiet soul, even in the midst of turmoil, I don't care what kind of circumstances you're faced with. It is immaterial to the fact that you can have peace in that situation. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the situation that you're going through is immaterial. I am saying how big your situation is, how extreme it is, how dire your situation is, doesn't nullify, doesn't cancel the fact that even in that situation, you can experience peace. You can find favor from God like you've never experienced. So when I share these messages, what I'm hoping you are doing with them, you are really sitting with yourself down and saying, what is it that I can take out of these videos and apply in my life right now, because I desperately need peace. So that's what I'm hoping you are doing when I'm sharing these messages. As much as you believe in your mind that your situation is hopeless, you are the one who has the power again to change that belief system every time you listen to messages like these or any other message that encourage you. Every time you listen to messages that uplift you, it is you who can switch your thoughts. Decide today that, you know what, I am sick and tired, and my sick and tired is also sick and tired of accepting that my situation is hopeless. You know, the thing is, when you start changing your thoughts, you know, our culture says, I need to see it so that I can believe it. You see, we get used to language that defeat us. But the successful people, the peaceful people, are those people who can believe something before they see it with their natural eyes. The visionaries are people who are able to see beyond the current situation. In order to make it in life, in whatever space you're in, or in whatever career you wish to succeed in whatever it is that you want to improve your life in, you need to see beyond the situation that you're in. At first, it feels ridiculous to keep telling yourself something is about to come through. Something will come up. You know, I don't know what, I don't know where, but I know something is coming. I know God will provide. My eyes are showing me that things are bad. Admit that to yourself. My eyes are showing me that things are bad, but I'm choosing in my mind to believe, to see something beyond this bad situation. I am choosing to see life beyond this valley of dead bones, where it looks like there's no life, where it looks like there's no hope. But I'm choosing to look beyond where I am right now. Focus my attention on how things will turn around for me. Why Do you dare to believe such? Because I've had people around me who have told me stories about being where I am right now, but they have succeeded because they kept their mind focused on what life will be like when they get out of the situation. I can dare to believe that things are going to be okay because I've seen so and so. His life was a mess at some point, but she tells me that it was, that belief in his mind that something will come up one day that made him not quit ever. So, I just wanted to say to you today, resist the oppression of negative thoughts. You are capable to say no. It ends today. I don't have to see the situation turning around in order for me to believe it. I'm going to have hope. I'm going to use the eyes of my mind to see life differently. I am tired of using the natural eyes to see because they only show me where I am right now. But I need to see beyond my situation so that I'm able to have hope again. I can borrow you my hope. You can use my hope to a certain level. You can use somebody else's hope when I tell you there is no situation that can never turn around, especially when you decide in your mind that noma kanjani, it doesn't matter how my situation will turn around. There is no situation that can stand against your determination. As long as you're determined that your situation will change, even though you don't know what you're going to do to change it right now, but you still keep that belief that your situation will turn around, nothing can stand against that. No situation can stand against your own determination. So I can borrow you my hope because I know for sure that whatever it is that you're going through, there is somebody on this earth who is successful right now, but who went through what you're going through, or who went through maybe the worst version of what you're going through, but they are successful. They are living a peaceful life right now. And they managed to get through that situation in a peaceful manner. There is somebody on this globe. Your situation is not 100% unique to you. So I've got hope that things can turn around for you. You can use that hope that I'm offering you. But at some point, this life, your own life, will require you to have your own hope to move forward. Healing is available. You can get through what you're going through right now. You can get through your heartbreak. You can get through the depression that you're in right now. You can heal from this anxiety. You can heal from whatever sickness that you're going through. You can heal from whatever operation that you're about to go into right now. You can and you will, if only you will believe it. If you don't give up on yourself, then I tell you, no situation can keep you down. But we were talking earlier this week that the situation turns around when you start speaking to it. You start speaking life into your situation. But in order to speak it, you need to believe it. And like the legendary Steve Bantu Biko said, the oppressor managed to oppress people just by making them believe that they are inferior. They set up systems, You know, the oppressors set up systems that make you believe that you are inferior. So the kingdom of darkness will set up systems, will throw your way situations that make you eventually feel like you are not deserving of God's love. You are not deserving of anything good because you have done this and this and that. The same things that the same kingdom threw at you. When you fall into their trap, when you fall into the devil's schemes, then he turns around and tells you, you are not worthy of God's love. Look at what you've done. You need to believe that it doesn't matter what the oppressor has done to you. It doesn't matter what you have done to yourself. It doesn't matter the decisions that you've taken. You deserve peace. In order to experience it, you need to speak it. In order to speak peace in your situation, you need to believe that you are worthy of having a quiet spirit, a peaceful spirit. You need to believe it. I am Pulaa Montz, your inner peace and purpose coach.